What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be breaking down the trailer for Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 4 Override. If you guys enjoy this video, please like, share it with a friend, and subscribe so we can expand our community. And I stream almost like every week. So if you would like to watch one of the streams, please feel free to join. But without further ado, let's get into this video. We're gonna also like slow this down a little bit, the video. Um, let's see. What would be a good speed? Let's try this. So of course we start off with like the access to the with like the access code stuff. Let's take a look at all this. System requested. Is there anything new that we haven't seen before? Save file, world state loaded, audio driver. Okay, yeah, all this here. I might just skip most of this because we've seen a lot of this. And then the trailer starts with Jones falling from into the game, I guess, or like into like a dream state. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but that's happening. And then hang on, it's loading. And then we see him load into this into the game. So yeah, Jones is back, which is awesome after the crazy cliffhanger we had. And then the game cartridge, these game cartridges, I guess this is gonna be like the replacement for like the extraction sites for the sprites. I'm really curious to see what that does. I feel like it's gonna like bring something into the game that like changes it up a lot. So we'll check that out. We'll see what that does whenever it comes to the game. Um, we were able to see like we can see like a few more battle pass skins behind Jones. We can see the Tetris block dropping down. I bet we're gonna see that like happen throughout the game, like whenever we're playing. We got our Crash Bandicoot skin, and Spyro is gonna become a pet, which will be awesome. I don't really know much about Spyro, but I played like a lot of the Crash Bandicoot games. Um, and then we have this 1-up coin. I'm guessing what this 1-up coin is gonna do is gonna be like the self revive, except for like there's not like a cooldown or anything for like using it, and you can just use it. I don't know. I'm guessing that this will be like the full battle pass minus Jones. Um, excuse me. And then we can see the bush sprite right here, which is confirmed. Sprites will be back next season. I'm really interested in a lot of these sprites. I'm excited to see them because like just for the sprites we've seen in this trailer, they look awesome. So then we see Jones jump down here, and the rest of the battle pass. I'm guessing minus Geno and Sonic, because like Geno and Sonic are also gonna be in the battle pass. Um, more on that later. And then we see him drop into Green Hill and chase the 1-up coin. And then Sonic just jumps in, takes out 1-up coin, and runs off. So there's some stuff breakdown here. We can see the Shadow skin, the Eggman skin, Sonic. Obviously, spoilers for the Sonic X Fortnite comics. These aren't the real Sonic and Shadow. These are just clones that of Sonic and Shadow that are trying to stop Eggman. And then right here we can see the Sonic sprite, and like we're able to like sprint over to the more on that layer. Then you get use Sonic's abilities like spin dashing and stuff, and we can see that we were able to like take the Green Hill loop thing from the game. If you played Sonic, you know what I'm talking about. And then we also have the tail sprite. I'm guessing that's the Persona skin that took it. We're able to use the springs, which I find really cool. And then the mechanic for the tail sprite is gonna be that you can fly while using that, which is something that the game that the Sonic games let you do. Is like if you have Tails with you, then like you can like use them to fly. Um, and then here's like an overlook on the map. The Green Hill POI looks massive. Excuse me. I'm really excited to go there. Most of the desert biomes seem to be gone. We see a little bit right there, but Balwoods is staying. We got this like little temple biome right there. This is where the stabilizer was from last season. It's gone, which kind of expected because what's the use for it now? The 0 points now was Geno, And then we have the whole Jenna Dark Voyager villains biome. I don't really know what it's called right now, but like there's a lot to unpack here. Um I believe this here is gonna be like their main base. Because this is where this reminds me of like Dark Dominion, you know? This looks awesome. And if you guys remember from like Chapter 7 Season 2, we saw some concept art of an old design for Dark Dominion. But that might be this. That might be this, which I'm excited to see this. And then what is this? I'm confused. I have no idea what this is. Um, this looks like some sort of like doomsday device thing from like Chapter 2 Season 2, which is insane. My guess that the 0 point is powering that, and it's also like gaining powers from like the other biomes on the map. I don't know. This is really interesting. I can't wait to see what this does. Bowwood's staying next season. I'm glad to see that. Let's see what else we have. Here's an overlook on this POI. We got a little like Pac-Man Island. That's gonna be cool to check out. And then yeah, again like all these like override game cartridges. These have to do something like to swap the game. You know. Let's get back and look at that. See, we can see Sonic and Tails, and that goes in there. And then we got the knockout. See, it it does something right here that like starts like a 1v1 between Jones and this skin right here. Um, who knows what that's gonna do? Also, we have the Colombo sprite. I didn't catch on to that for a minute. Um, but yeah, I definitely think those game cartridges are gonna like change the game in some way, shape, or form. And then we can see Mega Man and the Mega Man Mythic right there, which looks pretty cool. And yeah, that's gonna be really cool to see. We also have this new sprite here. We don't know what the name of it is yet, but that's gonna be in the game next season. We have some more Tetris blocks right there. Wow. And then we have the Kill Switch sprite. If you guys remember Kill Switch from last chapter, he was in the battle pass for the super season. I don't know if you guys remember that, but yeah, they made a Kill Switch sprite, which I'm guessing will work like the Kill Switch mythics. But yeah, um, and then we got these like little dual SMGs. These look like they're gonna be busted. I can't wait to use these. These look like they're gonna be busted. And what's this one? What's this one? Who knows? Then we got a new shotgun right here. I don't know what this shotgun's gonna be. Oh wait, that's an 8-bit shotgun. That's right, the 8-bit shotgun. Which I'm curious how the 8-bit shotgun's gonna work. We have a bunny sprite right here, which looks pretty cool. I don't know if that's like a gaming collab right there, the bunny sprite, but like it could be. And this 8-bit shotgun also looks pretty cool. I can't wait to use that. Um, and then we got the 1-up game cartridge, which I guess would be like a huge. I don't know who knows what that'll do. Then we got like this little cutscene right here with Jones holding the 1-up coin, which he finally got. Sure took him a while to get it, but then he gets jumped by quite a few people actually. The deer from 99 Nights in the Forest, which is a Roblox collab. We got Eggman, who's teaming up with Geno, who is somewhere around here. Like yeah, there he is. And then he like takes the coin from Jones. We get a health bar from for Jenna, which I'm guessing he's gonna be a boss next season. And then he shoots him again. And then I'm gonna turn the audio back on for this. Hold up. Oh, hold up. Hold up. I forgot I had like
The visitor's Cheno!
So yeah, we have Jones waking up. That's gonna be like a whole plot line. I'm low-key disappointed they didn't give him his 7 suits now that he's back. But you know it's fine. I'll take the Vengeance Jones skin again, I guess, as long as he's back. Hopefully, eventually they'll give him a 7 style. We have this like crown sprite. I know it's not gonna be called King Sprite because we already have a King Sprite, but yeah, that's there. All right, and that's it for breaking down the trailer. If there's anything else that I missed, please let me know, and I'll be sure to get to it eventually. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you guys enjoyed, please like, share with a friend, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this community so I can get monetized eventually. That would really mean a lot to me. But yeah, thank you guys. I love y'all, and I will see y'all later. Goodbye.